So hi guys, here I have for you how runs typically a psychose. So so here is the typically run of this. So first of all, you have the fear, and then you have the sleep disorders. Also, you have uncertainty and problems with concentrations, and then it's go to mistrust and the ideas of being pursued. So first of all, well, it's the wait. So first of all is you have this 4 different kind of.
Hier ist meine Anleitung für Spaß und Geld. Mach dich bereit, mit empfohlen.de das nächste Level zu erreichen. Empfohlen.de bezahlt dich fürs Testen von Spielen. Wähle eines dieser großartigen Spiele aus. Ich bin verrückt nach diesem Spiel und diesen süßen Charakteren. Es gibt super viele Spiele, die einfach Spaß machen. Sobald du ein Level abgeschlossen hast, wirst du mit Geld belohnt. Empfohlen.de.
So the first thing you have is the distinction of the begin. So first of all, you have this distinction of the beginning of the disease. So it's here. So in the early phase, less than a month long, about 70% are affected, beginning predominantly with positive symptoms, and then goes subacute with the early warning symptoms. About 1 month up to a year, about 1 month and up to the year, and also about 70% of those are affected, and 70% of those, 80% of those, 18% of those, 65% of those, 18% of those are affected. The typical cause of schizophrenia psychosis predominant phase is non-specific and negative symptoms. Psychotic prephase. First positive symptoms. Positive symptoms. So first you have the no, I misunderstood this. About 75% are those 75%. This is the subacute phase, the with ill symptoms. Though those are 18% for sure. Those are 75, and those are 70%. 70%, which is less than a month. Begin mit vorwiegend und Symptome. So this is longer than a year, longer than a one single year. This is 1 month to a year, and this is 1 month. Like maximum more 1 month. And then first you have the plus symptoms here, which are which are those ones? Those are like blocking of the thinking, blocking of the thinking here of voices, body problems, and the ideas of a person that you being pursued, the mistrust, the nervousness, the underlying nervousness, the problems with sleeps, and the fear. And then you have the negative symptoms, which are anxiousness, concentration problems, problem with fear, Niedergeschlagenheit, Energielosigkeit. Wait. Wait. So again, you have first the underlying symptoms: mistrust, underlying nervousness, unwillful fear of existence, uncertainty, general listlessness, concentration problems, life, protection, energylessness, severe depression, and and severe and heavy stream, very pronounced minor symptoms. There's too many monodes. Okay, and what next? So after you had all of this, so first of all, so you had the plus symptoms, which are those are the plus symptoms here, and then 1 month, like one or few weeks, then you have the negative symptoms here. The negative symptoms, and they go to normal, normal phase, but it's almost, well, weeks or months. Well, then the topic is about the differences between the different runs of psychosis, of schizophrenia psychosis. So
Warum es hier Geldscheine regnet? Wir zeigen dir, wie auch du mit dem Test...
Grüßt euch, Servus. Ihr wollt einmal einen Backofen selbst bei euch zu Hause bauen oder bei euch im Dorf einen Dorfbackofen.
So your text is being translated. So, which long-term training can be distinguished? Wait. Can be distinguished. Only one episode, no permanent impairment of multiple episodes, no. So there's only one. First of all, no permanent impairment. No permanent impairment here. No permanent impairment. Just is one episode. Multiple episodes, like here, multiple episodes. Also, no permanent impairment after the first episode impairments. After the first episode increased after each episode after something study results. So this is permanent impairments. permanent impairments throughout the episodes, and this is like increased after each episode. The impairment is increased after each episode, and it's permanent. Is there something for study results regarding long-term training, long-term runs? The disease schizophrenia had a huge variety of grades. However, due to the different conditions and influencing factors, e.g., control of drug intake, psychosocial function level, it is difficult to provide accurate information about the individual cursors. Currently, it is believed that about 15 to 20% of all the disease experience. So it is 20%. About 15 to 20% of the diseases experience only a psychotic episode without relapse and understanding consequences. About 35 to 30% repeated episodes of different duration and frequency, but without significant permanent impairment. About 10% repeated episode with constant impairment, minor symptoms. Between the episodes, about 30 to 13% repeated episodes with the increasing impairment between the episodes. About 5 to 10% right after the first episode impairment is of it. It is most of the people concerned to get permanent impairments after rapid psychotic phase. Accordingly, it must be attempted to prevent the second but also any other psychotic episode, which long-term training can be distinguished. Well, so we have the next page here. So first of all, we have the camera. Hey. So this is like me. So switch over.
Warum es hier Geldscheine regnet? Wir zeigen dir, wie auch du mit dem Testen von coolen neuen Online-Produkten Geld verdienen kannst. Wähle aus verschiedenen Optionen, egal ob Spiele, Apps oder Webseiten. Bei unseren zahlreichen Partnern ist bestimmt was für dich dabei. Jetzt bezahlter Online-Tester werden und sofort Geld verdienen. Deine Auszahlung findet innerhalb von 24 Stunden per PayPal oder Überweisung statt. Hol dir jetzt die Testerheld-App.
So we have this one and this one. So how are stimuli processed from the environment? So first there's the normal irritation, then the normal stimulus answer. So this is the stimulus filter here, stimulus filter. Then there is the reaction. Then there is the stimulus, except like hand touch here, and then when everything normal, he just says he just says, yeah, like hello, willkommen. But when it's disturbed, because it was for the healthy. So what's different? If you have what's different? So what's different?
Grüßt euch, Servus. Ihr wollt einmal einen Backofen selbst bei euch zu Hause bauen oder bei euch im Dorf.
So wait. So there's the first of all, you have a problem with the filter. The problem with the filter here. Then you have stimulus overdose here, which goes to a stimulus Antwort, which is a overstimulus Antwort answer, overstimulus answer, and sensory stimulus scroll, elimination overflowing, reflection, what Bewegungsfeld is disturbed, überschießende disk, underlying reaction, senior stimulation hand, so the filter has more to do here. This is the difference here. This is the difference. This is healthy, and this is the difference. So you first you have problems with the filter of the stimulus. The stimulus filter that is broken, and so he says just go away.
Free Wi-Fi? Free Wi-Fi. We made an app that shows you 20 million free Wi-Fi hotspots and passwords. All around the world, the InstaBridge Wi-Fi app lets you find and connect to those hotspots entirely free. With over 200 million downloads already, what are you waiting for?
So you have to wait, but I can tell you that if you have post-synaptic disorders and problem with the change of dopamine in the brain, then there are 4 different dopamine systems, and just 2 of those are changed in an psychosis. In the limb brain region, they are high dose of dopamine. Those regions are for the comparison of stimulus with the different thoughts and feelings plus symptoms are determined through the high dopamine dose in limb system and in frontal brain gibt it is in frontal brain there are more dopamine in it, so again, as a part of the psychosis, pre and post synaptic disturbances and the dopamine metabolism in the brain are the four different dopamine systems, with only two of them being changed in the psychosis. There are four different systems with only two of them being changed in the psychosis. In limbic brain regions, there is an increased dopamine content. These regions are responsible for the comparison of sensory stimuli with the thoughts and feelings. Plus symptoms can be explained by the increased dopamine content in the limbic system. In the frontal brain, there is reduced dopamine content. The frontal brain is responsible for controlling drive, will, and creativity. Due to the reduced dopamine content in the frontal brain, the minor symptoms can be explained. Neuropsychosis, psychosis. So, when there's no psychosis, das ist der increasing normal incoming electrical impulse, and in der acute psychosis, which is untreated, dopamine supershot, stacking, water carriage, restored electric impulse, acute psychosis with neuroleptics, restored acute psychosis, neuroleptics in the descent stage. The dopamine surplus is filtered away. Through the saking effect of neuroleptics, the dotting line will be normalized. Neuroleptics acute. The dotting line will be normalized, and the normalized neuroleptic acute psychosis. with a dopamine surplus is filtered away through the shaking effect of neuroleptics. The dosing line will be normalized. Neuroleptic acute psychosis. Neuroleptic is too low dosage. Is too low here. Is too low. And there's like the dopamine dosage is normal, or it's too big. It's overdose. It's still an overdose. This will be perfect, and this is too much. Protective function of the I think regarding the neuroleptics normal dopamine quantity through the filter function of the neuroleptica, it comes to the table calling of the stimulus. Slowing stems neuroleptics during a psychosis presented to an incoming electrical pulse. The second table with a surplus benduity dopamine release, and the pulse is reinforced in accordance with the pulse. Pulse is synaptically rewarded. The postsynaptically reinforced conscious line can be reduced to a drug filter. The present of the table surplus dopamine release can be achieved by reduction of the incoming stimuli in particular. Psychotherapy measures are used, for example, for stress reduction. As a part of the psychosis, the postsynaptic disturbances, the dopamine metabolism brain, there are 4 different dopamine systems, with only 2 of them being changed, and psychosis near brain regions. Increased dopamine content. So Video.
Aber du stellst du ins Netz, oder?
Ja?
Stellst du das ins Netz?
Das ja, ne?
Das würde ich mir auch überlegen. Ob du jedem erzählen willst, dass du eine psychische Krankheit hast. Ich glaube nicht, dass es so gut ist. Ist das schneller?
Ich erzähle nicht, dass ich psychische Krankheit habe, ich erzähle, dass ich.
Ja, man sieht es doch an deinem Körper, dass du im Krankenhaus bist.
Ja.
Das wissen doch die Leute.
Tja.
Sei da ein bisschen vorsichtiger. Glaub mir.
Ist aber zumindest sind aber hilfreiche Infos.
Dann solltest du das vielleicht mal machen, wenn es dir ein bisschen besser geht und vielleicht ein bisschen sortierter und ein bisschen, wie soll ich sagen, ordentlicher, weißt du? Na, wenn du Leuten erklären willst, was bei der Psychose passiert, würde ich mir echt überlegen. Du weißt ja selber auch noch nicht hundertprozentig, was dahinter steckt. Du lernst es ja gerade kennen.
Ja. Das sind aber dennoch hilfreiche Infos.
Wie bitte?
Das sind dennoch hilfreiche Infos.
Ja, aber mach das, wenn es dir besser geht. Glaub mir.
Passt.
Es gibt genug Material im Internet auch für dich, wo du dich informieren kannst. Ja, es gibt nicht nur das, was du hier bekommst, sondern es gibt auch noch viel mehr Material im Netz. Ja, du bist ja der Erste, der auf die Idee gekommen ist.